Y'all, I want to start this video off by saying Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Of course, by the time you guys see this video, it'll be past. But I am actually shooting this video on Father's Day, so I just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out here. We definitely appreciate you guys. We need y'all in our lives. So keep doing what you're doing. We love you guys. So today's video, y'all, I'm going to be installing a couple things on my bike. Shout out to Admin Black for the parts that I do have today. Alan comes through every single time. Y'all know I've been doing some traveling. I've been on the fence a little bit about this part that I did get. I wasn't sure if I was comfortable with it or not, but I rode hubby bike and it was no big deal. I should have been had it anyway because you know I like to pack stuff and I kept taking up his space. So I needed to have my own space. So thanks to Advent Black, I have my own tour pack, y'all. They sent me my tour pack. Y'all know they just got into where you can get the color match latches to go along with your tour pack. So I have the color match latches. Also, he sent me the matching backrest to go along because you know I have the Cobra seat from Advent Black as well. So I sent me that as well. And we're going to install all that today. And also, I have another part that I have that we're going to be installing, but I'm going to show you guys later. I also have the tour pack liner. You know you don't like to get your stuff scratched up when you putting things inside your tour pack. So I have the tour pack liner as well. And we're going to be putting all this stuff together today. So, of course, I got EJ already loaded up onto my Let's Roll jack here. So we can get this thing started. Make it a little bit easier. And I wanted him sitting up because I didn't want him to be leaning once I'm putting on that tour pack, so everything will be sitting up. I'm straight up centered. So let's get started, y'all. It's hot out here today too. All right, guys, I already took everything out the box. Y'all have seen a million unboxings, so I felt the need. Why do we need to see that? No need for that. Anyway, so of course you see it came with the chrome latches on it already. But like I said before, Advent Black has the color match latches, or you can get it in chrome or black, however, whatever finish you want. So before I install the tour pack on to EJ, I'm going to go ahead and change the latches out. And of course the backrest, I'm going to go ahead and get that on. And then we'll go ahead and get them installed and put them on EJ. Alright y'all, so I'm about to get ready to get these they're new too. But I'm getting ready to get these latches here off to put my color match latches on real quick. And then we'll get to going with the next step. Alright y'all, so because I don't know if I misplaced, I don't remember seeing the set of keys that come with the color match one, so I just pretty much just swapped out the key. I swapped up the lock from the original latch that came on the tour pack and put it into the new one here. So what I'm about to do now is go ahead and get the latch on with the hinges onto the tour pack, and then once I get that on, I'm gonna get the mountain plate, put the mountain plate on, and then we'll get the tour pack itself put on to EJ. So, you know, for those that don't know, you know you can actually go to Harley and if you get your VIN number, take it to Harley, they'll pretty much get it sent off, and you can get a lock that matches the same key that you use to lock up your bags and everything. You have one key. Of course, I don't have time to do all that right now, so I just swapped the lock out. But you can do that, and that way you can carry one set of keys instead of having a set of keys for your tour pack and a set of keys for your bags. All right, guys, so finally got, like I said, the key switched out, and I have the latches and the hinges put on. So I'll show you what that looks like so far. And they're really nice, y'all. They look really good. And here are the hinges. Of course, I just went ahead and just left my lid off because I'm going to have to put the liner and everything in. So I just left the top completely off. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the base plate on to EJ here, and then I'll get the tour pack installed on top of that. And that'll be the next, well, the bottom half anyway. And we'll be working on the other surprise as well that I told you guys that I had. All right, so now that I have the hinges and everything put on and the latch, of course I didn't put the lid back on top of the bottom part of the tour pack yet because I want to get all this squared away before I actually attach the other part of the hinge on. But what I am going to do is take the bottom of it and go ahead and mount it to my mounting bracket here. The bottom of your tour pack has pre-drilled holes on it, so you can go ahead and install it onto the mounting bracket. So make sure you have it on the right way. Let's go ahead and set this up here. Let's get these lined up. So once you get your holes lined up, then you want to make sure you get your mounting plate in there. And it has two ends. The rounded end, of course, goes to the front, and then you have one that's kind of like a curve, like a concave curve or so. You want to put that towards the back. Got that all lined up now. You want to, it comes with its own hardware with it, like I said. And you want to get your bolt, your washer, and your nut. I'm going to stick the bolt in first, and then the washer and nut will go underneath it here. Which is why I chose to raise it up, so I can regenerate it. All those, the bolt, washer, and nut, everything assembled with the mountain plate and the mounting bracket at the bottom. You want to make sure you tighten all 4 screws up. And now let's get ready to mount it onto the bike here. In order for you to be able to mount your bracket onto your bike, you want to make sure you have the docking hardware. Good thing is I already had my docking hardware up here, and I got it from Harley when I first got it, and you guys know I had it because I used to have my luggage rack up here. So I already have my docking hardware. If not, you can also get that from Advan Black as well. So with that, we can go ahead and get it on, mounted on. Once you get everything lined up, then you want to make sure you take your little back clamps back here and rotate them forward till you hear a snap. Alright. And you want to do that on both sides. Alright. Because I have more to do for the bottom part of the tour pack, I'm going to go ahead and just install my liner. For the top half here, once I've installed the liner, I'm pretty much done with it. And then I can put my back, matter of fact, I can put my backrest on, and then I can do my liner. And then I'm pretty much going to sit it to the side because I have something else that I'm going to do to the bottom half of my tour pack. I already had the nuts here on the back of the bolts for the backrest. So all I did was just unscrew them off, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and put them on. And then I'll go ahead and put the Velcro in. You get a roll of Velcro that comes with your liner to install for the inside. So I'm gonna do this first, and then we'll install some Velcro. This is the roll of Velcro that you get for your liner to put on your top and your bottom of your tour pack here. So I've seen a couple videos where they recommended to put them in the dryer, let them sit out in the sun, so they'll be easier once you get them inside, because otherwise they'll be hard to kind of maneuver and sit in place. So I let them sit out in the sun today for a while, and of course they kind of unfolded and they were easier to manage. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Velcro, and you get just the sticky side because of course it's gonna stick to the back side here of your liner. So that's all you need. It already comes pre-cut here for your top part, for your tether here. So I'm just gonna put a couple strips here across the top, around it, and a couple down here in the bottom. Also, another thing I want to show you, if you're interested in getting a rack or so installed onto it later on, it has already preset. Just have to drill them out if you ever decide to get that installed into your tour pack later on. So you can see that I got some Velcro cut out and put along the sides of it here and down at the bottom. So now I'm here, get ready to put the liner in. And talk about the quality of it. It is definitely like pretty heavy duty. It doesn't feel like anything is like can cut right through it or anything. So it feels pretty durable. And this is what it looks like once you get it in there. It's good quality. All right. Sorry, y'all. I was super excited about my next surprise that I'm getting ready to install. And the reason, like I said, I just left my top off of the tour pack here. So I also received the Reaper Tour Pack LED light bar. It has the integrated turn signals and brake lights in it. So I get to install that in as well, so you guys can see me when I'm riding down the road. Let me open it up so you guys can see what it looks like. And of course, you know, I got the smoked out lights. And one thing for sure, you don't have to worry about with Advan Black. You don't have to worry about your stuff coming all thrown in the box. Their packaging is like very well put together. Here is the bar. So of course we have some drilling we have to do. We have some wiring that we have to do. So with me leaving the top off, it makes it a little bit easier for me to get to it. So I'm gonna get things lined up. We're gonna get this installed, and I'm excited to see what it looks like once we get everything hooked up and the lights on. For your lights and your turn signals. I'm gonna just stick these inside of here, y'all, for now. Comes with an antenna. We don't need that for this. I already have one. And because you're gonna have to drill some holes into your tour pack here. Of course, it comes with the template that you're gonna have to make sure you get it up here pretty straight and on target here, so you can make sure you get the holes in the correct place to have everything lined up in order to install the light bar itself on. Make sure that you get the one that's more slightly curved. Make sure you get that lined up right on the edge of your latch side here. And then your other one, you want to make sure it's lined up around your hinge site here. You want to make sure everything is lined up pretty good before you start drilling. You want to make sure once you get it on that you push it up good enough up against the lip of your tour pack here. That looks pretty lined up to where my hinge will be at. And then on this other side here, I want to make sure I'm up pretty close and snugged up where the latch is. So now that I have my template on, you can leave it on, you can take it off after you marked it, of course, but it's totally up to you, whichever you prefer. So I'm just gonna leave mine on, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use my 1/8 bit to drill my pallet holes first to make sure I'm pretty good with that. And then I'll go in with the 11/64 bit and make the bigger holes in order to mount everything in. And so what I'm gonna try to do is just drill right in the center of the hole there to get it started and going. Alright, y'all. Now I'm gonna switch out my bit and put the bigger one at 11/64 to make the holes bigger now that I have my pallet holes drilled. Okay, so now I'm gonna drill 4 holes in each corner, well, 1 hole in each corner here in order to get ready to cut out this box here with a Dremel. Now that I finally got the hole all cut out and everything, I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit so it's not as jagged around the edges here. Once I get all that smoothed out good enough that I feel comfortable with, then I'm gonna take and install the light bar. Now that all the drilling and everything is done, it's time to put the bar on. Now, for those that do it the way I did, I left the template on while I was doing my drilling and everything. Make sure you take that off before you put your bar up there. You don't want to be trying to put your bar up there and you set that template. The reason why we did that whole square cutout is because that's where you have to put your power here for your light bar. And I'm just gonna line everything up with these holes in here. I have my screws and my washers. I had some already kind of set up beforehand. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least get these 2 on. Once they get these 2 on, I won't have to kind of hold it up as much. right, now that I have these two in here, it's at least holding it up for me. Along with that, I'm gonna go around and put the rest of them in, then I'm gonna start screwing them in to get them up there tight enough. Now that I got the bar on, doesn't it look good? I'm loving it already. I'm not even finished. So now it's time to get ready to run some wires. Of course, I got to drill a 1-inch hole down here at the bottom. I've seen some people to drill it up front, but I'm gonna put mine at the bottom here, so I can run it down here, bring it under to run it underneath my seat, get my seat off, and get everything hooked underneath the seat so we can get the lights on and make sure everything works out. All right, guys, look, we're back to drilling again. So I'm getting ready to drill, like I said, a 1-inch hole down here at the bottom so I can run my wires through here. All right, so now that I have my hole drilled and everything, it's time to connect some wires. So I'm gonna take my in here with one little connect it in here. And then you have your end with the 2 connects here. You're gonna stick them through the hole here so you can connect them underneath your seat. All right, once you get your wires in, you wanna make sure you got enough slack in here to get everything connected. You wanna make sure you connect to the black box here. Like I said, these are for your turn signals and your brake light. And I want to check it and make sure everything works first before I get everything all snatched back in there. Good. All right, guys, I got the seat back on. Check the lights out. Make sure the turn signal and the brake lights work. And if everything is checking out pretty good. So, of course, you know, you have your excess wires that are sitting in your tour pack here. I just zip tied the excess wires, zip tied them together. So they're sitting in here neatly. Of course, now I have to get my Velcro in around my the edges here and at the bottom so I can get ready to put my liner in here, just like I did the top portion. So the only thing left to do is get that put on, and then I can get my hinges back put on here and get my tether back connected to the bottom part with the retractable string there. And EJ's ready to go. It's all done. Other than that, I'm like, y'all, I'm excited about this. Who would have thought Tiffany Renee be putting a tour pack on EJ? I was content with my luggage rack, but traveling, I was like, I need something else. And I kept taking up my hubby space, so I had to get my own stuff. And like I said, I rode his, and I was like, it's not heavy at all. I thought it would be too heavy for me, y'all, but it's not. So here I am with my own. All right, guys. Finally got everything put together. Got the seat back on. You know, I got my wires in. I checked the brake lights, signal lights. Got the liner installed. You know, I'm about to show you how it looks in there. The backrest is on. I'm burning midnight oil right now, y'all. But let me go ahead and I'm loving the latches though. The latches are like pretty heavy duty. So, and they're color match. Like, you can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna open it up for you. As you can see, I have it here. So I have the liner installed for top and bottom, which is a plus. You know, I have the wires there that we zip tied together and then put the liner back on it. So I'm gonna close everything up here. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like I said, what the lights look at night here. And then, because like I said, it's late, I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the daytime when I get it all wiped up. Because you know, it's fingerprints and stuff everywhere up here. And y'all know I like to keep EJ clean as much as I can anyway. So. Alright. Hit those brake lights for you. See how those are working out good. Get those turn signals. Let's look at the left one. We don't even turn the hazards on. So everything is working out pretty good. It looks good. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get it on the road. Like I said, I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna get up in the morning, let you guys see how it looks in the daytime when I wipe it off a little bit, like I said, because it's kind of dirty. And I'm pretty much, that's gonna be a wrap for this. So I'll check back in with y'all in the morning, okay? pretty satisfied with this tour pack, how everything turned out with the light bar on it, the color match latch hinges. Like I said, I have the backrest. It's matching my seat. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty satisfied with how everything turned out. The quality, y'all know, I have several Advan black parts on my bike. And one day I'm going to review and show you how everything still looks, you know, with me taking these road trips and all. So everything is still, and then plus, you know, I keep up with my maintenance on my bike. So it's definitely good quality. If you're looking for a good parts, Advan Black, make sure y'all check them out. Once again, y'all, Tip Squad, I love you guys.